said to us, come take our hand, set us up on mission land, taught us to read, to write and pray. Then they took the children away, took the children away, took the children away. Snatched from their mother's breast, said this was for the best, they took them away.
I was so nervous. I was meant to go with music and then they're like, oh yeah, the CD isn't working.
That made me cry. That was heaps good. I don't cry often. I'm crying right now.
Oh, don't cry, make me feel bad.
I don't know, you don't know. It's all my family and shit. It's good. It's so good.
I live in Singleton, New South Wales. It's pretty boring, not much to do.
What's the PlayStation password? I want to play.
I'm not going to live here my whole life, hopefully.
No.
It's a good town. There's a lot of sport though on offer, which they all participate in and watch each other and support each other.
Don't do it!
Jack has always been very sporty, and Jack will never admit that he's as good at sport as what he actually is.
Take his legs!
There's a lot of pressure in this town. It's very, very competitive. I know that most of the children, they tend to do musical instruments, they have tutoring, they all play different sports, they have to excel at school.
I've done pretty well with academics in the past. I'm used to getting from 75 to the 90s upwards, mostly. I usually get B's and A's. My background is I'm African Aboriginal, so on my dad's side, they're all African, and my mum's side, we're Aboriginal. Yeah, I feel pretty close to my dad. He left when I was 4, but like not because he didn't want to be in my life, like he had to. And like all his family are over in Africa too, so, and they needed him a lot more. I think my dad's in Nairobi at the moment, which is close to Kenya, and the internet there is pretty shocking, so yeah, it just went straight to message bank. Sometimes it feels pretty bad that I can't like just call him whenever I want. It's kind of crap. Getting into uni is pretty important to me because it's all I've wanted to do. My African family would expect me to go to uni. They want me to go to uni very strongly because that's what they have all done.
Being an Aboriginal child in a white world is double the pressure. Jack's an Aboriginal child from a single-parent family, so he's not supposed to do as well as he does. It can sometimes be a little bit of resentment. They assume that children who come from single-parent families or are Aboriginal heritage or African heritage automatically don't do as well as other children. In some ways it kind of is racism, but I don't know if they're actually racist or they're just narrow-minded.
Being Aboriginal does inspire me because I want to change that stereotype that, oh, he's just going to become a drunk alcoholic and not do anything and live off Centrelink and stuff like that. And that's what people always say, and it's annoying. They're not all drunks and low lives and stuff. There's a lot of culture. Being Aboriginal is a lot different to being white. Like, when my great-granddads were discriminated against and my pop was they weren't allowed to go drink at the local pub, they had to go into a shed out back, and if the pub owner got caught serving them beer, he'd be arrested for supplying like Indigenous people with alcohol. And yeah, and then they weren't allowed to go into certain shops, use the toilets that some of the white people used.
When he was younger, he would sometimes say things about being the only black child, or if he walked into, just say, a restaurant and people turned and looked, he'd automatically think they turned and looked because he's black, because of the skin colour. Jack is sensitive. I think deep down it affects him still, but he tries to not let it bother him. Get your feet off the sink. It's just not nice, that's what. What time did you go to bed?
10:30.
Did you really? You
Yes,
seem a bit
I
tired
went
for
to bed
10:30.
at 10:30.
I don't know.
Yes, I did. Yeah, me and my mum are pretty close.
So you haven't had anything to eat yet this morning, have you?
No, I'm not hungry.
Well, you kind of need to.
I'm just not hungry.
What about a fruit cup?
I'm not hungry.
Or a banana?
I'm not hungry.
I can make you some couscous too if you want.
Okay.
So parents do know things. We're teenagers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for good music.
'Cause I like Biggie and stuff like that. Was it this one you wanted to watch?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
When I was younger, and even now, like, I'm not as in tune with my culture as other Indigenous people would be. I wouldn't do Aboriginal dancing when I was younger because I got bullied for it.
So you definitely want to go to uni?
Yeah, I do. Want to go to uni. It'll be good.
It's hard work though.
You could say that.
Get a hat with a feather. Stick. Okay, now what I'm going to get you to do is represent yourself. It's actually one of the most powerful things we can do as human beings, is to represent ourselves. Who are you? What's important to you in your life? What do you think is most important to you in your life? You can draw a
Sydney University summer camp was probably the best experience of my life so far. I'm learning something new every day when I'm here. The university camp made me a lot more motivated because I finally figured out that I really want to go to uni. So it made me want to focus more on getting there. Getting to hang out with heaps new people, getting to know them, it was just really fun. Emily! And like everyone there was heaps nice and energetic and always like happy and encouraging. It was just good.
Like, everyone was really just like me, in a way. Like, it was just really cool to be surrounded by heaps of like people that just wanted the same thing, and like there was no judgment at all or anything.
I met a bloke named Stephen on the camp. One day, maybe in like the future, if me and Stephen both get into university and the other guys, if we lived on campus together, it'd be pretty cool.
I've only seen graduations happen in movies. Didn't think I'd ever be doing it in real life.
Crisscross. Slide to the left.
It kind of felt like a real graduation, yeah, like it felt awesome.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, it was amazing. This isn't the last time I'll be graduating. I'm definitely going to uni. I want to experience the real deal, yeah.
It's been a year since I've been to the summer camp. I've probably changed a little bit because I've, matured, not as stupid as I was last year.
This is actually useless. So did you.
Yeah, it'll probably change because Reggie's here,
Yeah, I know he's gotten bigger. He's got a lot bigger. Yeah.
but I'm just still having fun like I was. Gotten taller.
Oh, yeah, I forgot a message off Stephen A.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
I feel like uni won't be a thing for me in the future, eh? I'm sorry to let you down. Surely there's another opportunity to see you again.
Yeah.
Shit, that's deep.
Hey, that's bad.
That's deep.
I was full keen to see him too.
If he thinks uni's not for him, it's not for him.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. It's not our place to say.
Yes. I reckon networking is really important when you go to like a uni program or anything. Like just meet new people, meet new friends. She just came and sat down and started talking, and we're friends, which is pretty good.
We're recording information about communities. What type of different communities can I observe?
When I grow up, I want to be a psychologist. It's just the human brain that I'm interested in and what makes people want to do things and what affects their behaviours in a way, if it's like the wiring of their brain and like if certain things affect them, like family, so how they grow up, that could affect them.
Yeah, I reckon I could see myself living here, honestly, yeah. Moving to Sydney where there's more culture and I'll be surrounded by Indigenous people, so I think it'll make me want to be in touch with my culture. It feels pretty good knowing that this might be something that I could go down, like a life path.
My name is Charles Madden, but known around the inner city of Sydney as Chicken. Welcome. Welcome to Gadigal.
I'm Jack and I'm from Singleton and I'd like to do social work.
Thank you all so much for being here. We understand that this time is a very stressful year.
I had a lot of mental illness problems and stuff this year, which not really bad, not suicidal or anything, but anxiety, and I was in a really bad place at one stage of this year, and school was not helping it at all. I just overthink everything, just everything, and it actually stops me from being able to focus and do all my work, and it's just shit.
Stories. Now, for us, we've only got about 10 minutes left.
What's the matter? Sorry if I cut you off, Bar.
It's been a really hard year, so.
So when I'm at home by myself, I'll stress out a lot because I'm just there with my thoughts. So I always want to be out and moving. It's hard to talk about. Well, I've always done fairly well, and this was the first year that I kind of didn't. So it's just, yeah. I don't know.
So what do you worry about, man?
So mainly to be getting passing year 12 and getting the ATAR. Yeah, I've never really had that father figure in a way.
Yeah.
But I'm still in contact with him and I love him and he's still a really great bloke or whatever. But kind of not having that that person in my life has made me go not in the same direction as say some of the blokes in my school.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I'm a bit more empathetic and compassionate towards other people, and
it gives you a soft side.
Yeah, Mum had to teach me everything, and she's done a really good job, and I think it's made me into a better person. And we're really close now because of it. She's my inspiration. So. I think coming to uni, I think it'll impact Mum more than it'll impact me because we're really close. But she'll call me 24/7, I bet. So. This week I'm hoping to get some help with my assignments and get better study patterns from some of the people that already go to uni and have graduated year 12 and did very well, and just learning their experiences and how good uni might be for me.
It's exactly what I'm riding, eh?
Where is he?
I'm joking. I wake up in the morning and the first thing I see is my traditional Swahili shirt, given to me by my father and my grandparents. I have it hanging on my wardrobe to make sure it's the first thing I see. It reminds me of my culture, family, and reminds me of how lucky I am to be a proud black man.
I wasn't going to come into Sydney Uni at all. I wasn't even thinking about it anymore because of what's happened this year. But now being here again has kind of refueled that spark. Yeah, I feel like I've been given another chance at life.
Jack Phoenix.
Every single person that's here today wants you to do nothing more than achieve and succeed and have joy in your heart. We love you and we want to nurture you and we want to help you and we want to see you succeed. And there's going to be lots and lots of times when the tape might be playing in your head that is not as useful as it can be. Take it out and put a new one in that says you can do it, you can be anything, you can do anything. Okay, this is a place where you belong. You own this joint. This is your place. And we want to see you back here next year.
Today's the day I find out if I get into university. I'm a bit nervous. My scores were in the 60s and then one was in the 50s, so they're band 3s and a band 2, and I don't know if it'll be enough to get a 60. In the end, to even pass, I'm happy with. I hope I get it. I'm confused. I did terrible. I didn't even get close to 60. Fuck. That sucks.
Is it okay, darling?
Not 37. I didn't even get close.
So?
Yeah, I know, but I thought I'd at least get a 50 or something.
Oh, darling, it's okay. It really is.
Yeah, I know, it's okay, it's just annoying.
Love you.
You too.
I'm just proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself. I'm just upset.
There's no need to be.
But I don't want to stay in Singleton. No, well, it's not the end of the world, so... I'm eligible for my HSC, so I'm happy about that. My cousins didn't, and most of my family didn't go to year 12 and finish, so yeah. It's more these are tears of just exhaustion as well. This sucks because heaps of people were excited for me. It's been a year since I finished high school. I'm feeling pretty good. It's the best I've felt for a while, actually. I'm off all my medication that I had for my anxiety, and now that I've just been relaxing, sort of been just chilling out with family and friends, that's pretty good, pretty happy with it. I'm at TAFE now and I'm studying youth studies. It's something I've been really interested in because you go out into the field and you'll help people and learn about different ways to help kids go to school and hopefully focus in Aboriginal health. The Sydney University program really showed me a different aspect of life. It did sort of give me a lot more, it gave me a lot more confidence to be able to look at different opportunities that are out there for me, and they showed us from year 12 you could do a TAFE course in this, which could then lead to a bridging course in an undergraduate degree. From that undergraduate degree you can then go into this course if you do well enough. Nothing's going to get in the way of my goals in life. I know nothing is, because nothing could stop you if you've got motivation, and I'm really motivated to help people and help Indigenous people especially, so yeah, I'm definitely going to do it. Hopefully I'll make a difference in people's lives. That's something I really want to do.